Ever feel like no matter how hard you train, you're losing strength instead of gaining it? Maybe you wake up stiff, your muscles feel weaker, or your workouts just don't hit the same anymore. You're not imagining it. After 40, your body changes. And if you're making these 3 muscle-destroying mistakes, you could be speeding up muscle loss without even realizing it. But don't worry, because today, I'll show you exactly how to fix them before it's too late. Picture this. You're in your 20s or 30s hitting the gym, feeling strong. You lift, you eat, and muscle just happens. Fast forward to your 40s, and suddenly, progress slows. You're lifting the same weights, but instead of getting stronger, you feel weaker. Recovery takes longer. And worst of all, your body composition starts shifting. You're losing muscle and gaining fat in places you never did before. What gives? The truth is, after 40, your body isn't playing by the same rules anymore. Testosterone levels drop, protein synthesis slows, and recovery isn't what it used to be. But it's not all bad news. The real problem? Most guys over 40 are making avoidable mistakes that accelerate muscle loss. So let's break them down, starting with the biggest one. Mistake number 1, training. Like you're still 25. Let me tell you about a guy named Mike. He's 45, used to bench 225 with ease, and swears by the same workouts he did in his prime. Heavy lifting, low reps, max effort, every session. Sounds great, right? Except now, his shoulders hurt, his knees ache, and he's barely making progress. Here's the problem. After 40, your body doesn't recover the same way. Heavy, low-rep training puts excessive strain on your joints, increases injury risk, and slows recovery. And when you're injured, you're not training, which means, you guessed it, more muscle loss. One study found that older lifters need longer recovery periods than younger athletes. The reason? Your body's ability to repair muscle tissue slows down with age. So if you're still hammering your body like you did at 25, but not giving yourself the extra recovery time you need, you're constantly breaking muscle down without building it back up. The fix: shift to moderate weights and higher reps. Instead of grinding out 3 to 5 reps with heavy weight, aim for 8 to 12 reps with controlled form. This keeps tension on the muscles while protecting your joints. And add mobility work. Tight joints and stiff muscles only lead to more breakdown over time. Also, prioritize recovery days. If you used to train 5 to 6 days a week, try scaling back to 3 to 4 days with more focus on recovery work in between. Your gains will thank you. Mistake number 2, eating like you did in your 30s. Now, let's talk about the biggest muscle killer of them all, nutrition. Because even if you train perfectly, if your diet isn't dialed in, you're fighting an uphill battle. Meet Dave, 50 years old, works out 5 days a week, but can't figure out why he's losing muscle and gaining fat. The problem? He's still eating the way he did in his 30s. Same protein intake, same carb-heavy meals, same low awareness of protein timing. What he doesn't realize is that after 40, your body needs more protein just to maintain the muscle you already have. Research shows that muscle protein synthesis slows down with age. This means if you're eating the same 60 to 80 grams of protein per day that worked for you in your 30s, you're actually under-eating for muscle retention. The fix: increase protein intake. Aim for 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. Yes, more than before. Spread protein evenly throughout the day. Your body can't absorb 80 grams in one meal effectively. Shoot for 25 to 40 grams per meal, 4 to 5 times per day. Leverage high-quality sources: eggs, lean meats, fish, and whey protein post-workout. And don't forget hydration. Dehydration impacts protein synthesis and performance. As you age, your body's thirst signals weaken, so drink at least 3 liters of water daily. Dial this in, and you'll stop the muscle loss in its tracks. Mistake number 3, ignoring recovery and sleep. This last mistake, it's the silent killer of gains, and it's the one almost nobody talks about. Think about this. You hit the gym, train hard, eat well, but still feel drained all the time. You struggle with motivation and your muscles feel flat. Sound familiar? That's because muscle isn't built in the gym. It's built in recovery. And if you're not sleeping enough, not managing stress, and skipping recovery work, you're actively breaking down muscle faster than you can rebuild it. The fix: prioritize 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Growth hormone, testosterone, and muscle repair all happen overnight. Poor sleep equals poor recovery. Manage stress. High cortisol levels, your body's stress hormone, literally block muscle growth and increase fat storage. Deep breathing, meditation, or even just unplugging from screens can make a difference. Active recovery. Foam rolling, stretching, even light walking enhances blood flow and keeps your muscles from tightening up. Don't ignore it. If you're training right and eating right but not recovering, you're leaving huge gains on the table. If this video helped, hit that like button and subscribe for more science-backed fitness advice. Let me know in the comments which mistake you've made before and how you're going to fix it starting today.